I want to call everybody's attention this week. We had some music that was playing at the outset, and maybe I will play some now. Let's see. Where? There we go. This is music that's written by Macro Music, and you could follow them on Twitter at Sean Macro. That's SeanMcro. He has a Patreon page as well with some extremely reasonable rates. For just $1 a month, you can access all of his audio files and kick up your D&D games like we're doing here. So if you enjoyed the music today, make sure to at least follow him on Twitter and maybe give him your money too. He was very nice to let us use his music for today, and this is all stuff that's inspired by Greek mythology. And if you use Foundry like we do, then he'll be releasing this particular set on April 1st, which is just a few days from now. So here's the story so far. 2 years ago, Pancake's brother Flapjack disappeared in the middle of the night, and a whispering voice inside an emerald ring told Pancake to seek out Weralt. After years of searching, Pancake has traveled across the world to the small town of Sweden in the kingdom of Warda. Pancake first met Weralt in an inn known as the Gallant Goblin, but not before encountering the firbolg known as Shay and the centaur called the Pale Death. After a deep conversation about cheese, a potato farm owner named Halberth came in and was seeking help finding his wife Randall. Halberth took the heroes to his farm where they saw the scene of what could only be an abduction. Randall appears to have been taken by an extremely large creature, a fate oddly reminiscent of Flapjack's. The creature's tracks are massive and head directly into blighted territory. So that is where our band of heroes is headed next. Oh, right, yeah, it was Randall Inn. Yep. There we go. Details. Okay. So, thank you to our only person in the comments saying that no one was audible except me. Now everyone's audible.
Ooh, who's our sole viewer?
John.
Hi, John.
You go,
Hi,
John.
Shout out to our viewer. Well, okay, thank you though. That could have ruined an entire recording. Just me talking at nobody.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, so let's see. So you are on the edge of blighted territory, and you are following the tracks in the ground, and all of you would know at this point that this blighted territory is vast and has taken over the majority of the continent of Pentar, and this is a more dangerous area than any you've possibly been before. So you need to have your wits about you as you travel through the landscape, which is dotted with dead trees and is speckled with various horrible shrubs like juniper.
Horrible shrubs. Juniper.
Pete, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is it more dangerous than any place I've ever been to?
Well, I guess it's the biggest dangerous place you've ever been to. You've been inside monsters' lairs and whatnot, so you do have some experience with danger. But it is certainly a vast expanse of dangerous territory. So, what would you guys like to do, and how would you like to proceed?
We must save this simp man's wife.
You're so mean.
Yeah, wait, we're following tracks, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
oh,
you
I
are.
just lost my connection.
Oh, good.
Oh, to Foundry?
Yeah.
Oh,
So the tracks are still, like, are they still easily seen? Like, is it just, like, a very clear path?
yeah, the path is clear because these are extremely deep, large footprints.
Okay. And how flat is the expanse? Like, could we see a giant in the distance?
If you'd like to, you can look out and give me a perception roll.
Okay. Perception. Nope. I can't, even though I am tall, I cannot see much.
As you journey further along this path, a heavy fog sets in over the area, and you can't
Classic.
see too far into it.
Okay. I like the fog. Strangely, makes me feel more secure because it means that no one is perceiving me.
That's right. It could work to your advantage.
Yes.
Since I'm so tiny and I assume the fog means I can't see anything, I would like to ask the Pale Death if I can ride on her back.
Of course. Hop up, little one. Your cuteness shall juxtapose me greatly in our enemy's eyes.
I'd like to use like a tree stump and like parkour off of it and jump on the Pale Death's back.
Okay. No rules required. Parkour is free. Unless you want to make it look impressive.
Nope, it's not impressive. It's just
Well, I'm
regular.
not going to make it look impressive.
No, that's okay.
Disappointing.
So yeah, you've got a better view than you otherwise would have now that you're riding on the back of the Pale Death, but it's still pretty foggy out here. And what else would you like to do as you're following this trail of footprints?
I just start yelling out, Jack!
Uh-oh.
Maybe yelling's not a good idea.
Yeah. Can I smell anything? Because even though like visibility is so poor, can I like sense how close we might be to the giant?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception roll.
Do.
That's an intense perception
Oh,
roll.
remember when you
Man,
do
this-
perception rolls that are based on scent, you have advantage.
Oh. Even equally nope.
Well, it's a difference, but that's an over 10. So you actually do get a sense of what this creature smelled like, which can help inform your understanding of what the creature is. So you spend some time sniffing the tracks, and
I detect a fruity bouquet. Hints of hazelnut.
and that can only mean several things. So you're not sure exactly what kind of creature this is based on the scent, but you are a bit you're a bit closer to identifying it. You're thinking that it's probably a giant of some kind, which you'd already sort of surmised, but as opposed to one of the lesser giants like a troll or an ogre.
Does it actually have a nice fruity bouquet, or does it smell absolutely awful?
There is a strange curdy smell to it, if anything.
Ugh.
Oh no, it's a cheese giant! God damn it, Peter.
It smells like
I forgot about the cheese element.
it smells like some sort of fungus was growing on this creature's feet. Some sort of like cheesy smelling fungus, and that's how you know.
This displeases me.
Cheese, you say? Perhaps we can bring it back to town and show those folk what real cheese tastes like.
Ew, I don't want to eat foot cheese.
Yeah, nobody wants to eat foot
It's full
cheese.
of nuance.
No.
Last week it was pocket cheese. This week it's foot cheese.
Yeah, I
All
don't
right.
like this character progression.
We're in every single section from now on.
So
I'm looking at my abilities to see if there's anything that would be helpful because I forget what my character can do. But I don't see anything.
Well, so I guess so. After a certain amount of time, in oh weird. Oh, okay. So after a certain amount of time, you start. You eventually you come to this area that has got like red cracked sand and large boulders scattered about, and the ground isn't as soft here, and it's harder to make out the way in the fog. So can I get somebody making a survival check to continue following these tracks?
I will do it.
Yeah, my guess is Weralt is the best gets there.
I have +4.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right, nice. So that's a 15. You get to, or you continue following these tracks quite easily. You don't really lose much time as you go. They're still pretty large. They're just slightly harder to make out now than they were before. And eventually the trail leads you to an area where there is a stream that cuts across the blighted area here. And there's also... Well, actually, why doesn't everybody roll perception for me here as we get closer to this spot?
Can I do a smell perception, or does it have to be normal?
This has to be for sight.
Wow, we are beefing these perception rolls.
There we go.
I got us, guys.
17 from Weralt. So Weralt, you can see in the distance there are two hulking forms that are on the opposite bank of this stream, and it looks like there's some sort of crudely constructed bridge as well that they are standing on the other side of. And even further in the distance, you see a very, very large building. It looks like a behemoth hulking in the fog. You can't make any details out from here. But at this point, I'm going to move us to a new map. And so it should be loading now for all of you. But now that you have this information, what would you like to do next?
Are the creatures at the other end of the bridge, like within shouting distance? Like, how long is the bridge?
Let's see. You are about 100 or so feet away from them. So you could shout to them over that distance for sure.
Oh, they're very ugly. We should kill them.
No, stop that.
I would like to yell to them, like, "Hello, friends! Can we
God.
please use your bridge?"
Oh my
I
god.
remember to,
Okay.
like, clap my hand over Pancake's mouth.
All right, I guess make a dexterity saving throw to see if you can do that before Pancake gives away the game here.
Oh, God. Pancake!
That Pancake's gonna be a liability, just so you know.
So you managed to shout out the first half of that before Weralt's able to stop you, and the two creatures on the other side, you realize they were sitting down. They stand up, they hulk even taller than they looked before, and they peer out into the mist. Let's see if they can spot you.
Did they hear the part where I called them friends?
I don't think that matters to them.
Pancake's so innocent.
Oh.
It's just a baby.
So one of them
We
says,
have to protect this child.
"Hello there. Who are you, friend or foe?"
Oh, he's so proper.
I know, what a very educated
Yeah,
mass
don't judge a
of
book by its
flesh.
cover, Weralt.
Hello, we're friends. We just want to cross the bridge so we can go look for our other friends and all be friends together.
Friendship? You've come to the wrong place for friendship, haven't you? This is the, what? Come out so we can see you.
Oh,
Can I
boy.
tell what kind of creature it is, Pete?
Yes, anybody who would like to can roll. Let's see, what kind of skill check would this be? I guess we'll make this, history roll. Or a nature roll, your choice.
I'm bad at both.
Me too.
Me too.
Wow. Yeah, we are.
Okay, we're getting our bad rolls out of the way.
I did okay.
So Shay, you would have actually met some of these creatures before back home. They are ogres,
Oh.
and they don't like smaller people generally. They put up with people in your community and didn't antagonize them, but they weren't exactly friends with your people either.
Pancake? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna be friends with us. They kind of don't like short people. If you know
What
what I
are
mean.
you
Well, that's
whispering
okay,
out
I'm
there?
I can't grow up with Pancake on my back.
Oh no.
Okay.
You foul beast! Why do you speak so proper?
Well, I suppose that we have seen the light ever since we met Timothy.
Who is Timothy?
No, it's Timothy.
Who is Timothy?
It seems as though you are obstinate in mispronouncing his name. No matter. Timothy is the lord of the castle yonder.
Yonder.
And what has he done to you?
He has done nothing except provide us our articles of organization and other such handy implements to form our government.
Would you say that you're in a union?
Yeah, are you unionized?
Indeed, a union of sorts, for sure.
Oh, wow. Impressive.
Somewhere across time and space, Orphe looks up from her tankard and smiles. She's like, someone's unionized. I'm so happy.
All right. Well,
Have you come to see Timothy?
Is Timothy a big? Is that the giant? Do you think?
Is Timothy like you?
No, Timothy is much wiser and much more talented than either of us is.
Would you say he's bigger or smaller than you?
Why are you so curious? It seems as though you're not actually friends of Timothy's and that you're here for other purposes.
Weralt wants to step forward and say, "We come seeking a human woman. Her name is Randallin. Have you seen her?"
We don't generally know the names of those who are taken to entertain Timothy. But there was such a human woman taken here today.
What do you mean by entertain?
Well, Timothy demands entertainment.
Uh-oh, guys. I have a not good feeling here.
So Timothy does not acquire his entertainment himself?
Well, he's quite talented, as we have mentioned before, and he's simply looking for other talented individuals.
Do you think the farmer's wife is talented? I can't imagine that man landed anything better than a 4.
Oh my god. Now, Pale Death, be kind.
Perhaps we may provide some entertainment to Timothy.
Well, if you are to meet Timothy, you must learn his name properly, and so that you may address him properly.
I, for one, would love to meet Timothy.
Good job, Pancake.
They look at you and squint. At this point, where are Weralt and Shay? Do you guys want to move yourselves on the map, like, closer to the conversation?
Oh yeah, I'm not just shouting this from across a vast dead field.
Shay begrudgingly follows. But she's staying back there.
So they look back and forth between each other and they say, well, they actually have a hushed conversation between themselves. If anyone would like to try to hear what they're saying, you can attempt a roll for it, a perception roll. Hey.
I hear exactly what they're saying.
We got a 20 and a 21.
She's looking
So
in the
is
other direction. Shay's looking behind her like, what's over there, I wonder?
So
They're
one
doing
of
like ogre whispers, which is just like normal level conversation.
basically. So one of them says, "So what do you say, Dill Pepper? Do you think we should let them see Timothy?" And he says, "Of course not, Pill Pepper. They've very flagrantly disrespected him repeatedly. I'm quite sure that they would do so in front of him, and if we were to allow them an audience, he would surely look down upon us, and we do not want to disappoint Timothy. That's for the best. Let's kill them then, but let's surprise them and pretend that we're going to
Kill
let
them!
Wait, so do you shout that at this point? Okay.
Weralt is so ready for this. I want to just like whip out my 2 blades.
At this point, then
Somebody
everybody
say kill them!
Shay is not ready for this.
Everybody should roll initiative.
Shay's like, this is very different from how we did it back in the forest.
Where? Oh, Pancake!
Hey, nice job, Pancake.
How quickly can you weave some friendship bracelets for them?
Go up and soothe them with head scritches.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Wow, Weralt is Weralt's doing his best.
Weralt he has an itchy ear, so he just has to like lean over and scratch it for a while.
All right. So, Pancake, you see that there are these 2 ogres across the bridge there, and they have, you couldn't quite make out the conversation that they were having, but it seemed to you like the Pale Death could, and the Pale Death has now shouted, "Kill them!" So, what would you like to do?
I look at the ogres and it appears like maybe they're pulling out their weapons and they're kind of in a forward momentum to charge at us. And I say, "Not my friends!" And I would like to cast Infestation on them.
Oh, man.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I guess I can only do it at one of them. I will choose you.
All right.
Ooh, some of the mites got into Weralt's ear, and that's why he's so itchy.
So, what kind of infestation are you summoning here?
Please, it's definitely fleas.
Okay, so you summoned a host of fleas to bother this ogre, and this one here is Dill Pepper, and this one here is Pill Pepper.
Of course.
It's too bad we have to kill them.
I know, they seemed really nice.
And they're unionized.
Yeah,
so
they have a constitution.
Aww.
That's right. So it also is going to move 5 feet in a random direction. So let's roll a d4. Okay. So he's going to move. He's going to move south 5 feet. Boom.
Ah!
To try to get away from the fleas. And did you, when you rolled damage, how much damage? Okay, that's the correct amount. Good. All right. So he says, "Oh my, these fleas are all over me, Pill Pepper, help me!" And he starts just sort of like moving around trying to get them off of him. That's your action for the turn, Pancake. You could use a bonus action if you would like, or some movement as well.
I am good for this round.
Okay, cool. Let me double check something here, though. You could use your Hexblade's Curse, which is a bonus action.
Ooh.
But if you do want to save it, it's worth potentially saving. You can only use it again after you finish a short rest. So, up to you.
I'll save it for now and consider it for the next round.
Cool. So Pale Death, it's your turn now.
Okay. So I'll gallop up to Pill Pepper here.
Oh, that's
and
Dill Pepper.
I'll canter up the Dill Pepper here and I'll yell, "Your fancy language cannot cover your wretched existence. I shall cut you down, monster." And then I'll try to attack him.
Okay. Nice. All right.
And I'll attempt the stunning strike in. Designated attribute score that stunning strike consumes no longer exists. Why aren't you nice?
So you tried to do it like directly from the sheet and it just didn't work.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll just say don't consume resource, and then I'll manually tabulate it.
Okay.
Did it prompt a saving throw?
It did not, but what is the save that he needs to make here? Or I guess what's the number, because it's a con save, right?
A creature with a melee weapon, the target must succeed a Constitution saving throw or be stunned. Huh. What is the saving throw?
It's I think it's 8 plus your wisdom plus your proficiency bonus.
That sounds right.
Well, we'll see if he. Okay, he got a 5. So whatever it is, that's not a. He is stunned.
Okay. Alright, yeah. Okay, so then my next attack will be an advantage.
Nice.
And then I'll use my thing. Where it at? Is it this one? Yeah. So I use this to make one more attack as a bonus action. So I roll up and I cut him up with my scythe, and he's stunned, so he can't do shit.
Wow. Okay. So you deal a whole bunch of damage that round, and he's stunned. So his next turn, he will be just sort of standing there, slack-jawed. All right. And John is going to get a Timothy tattoo on his back now. I'm going to hold you to that, John. Okay. So, we'll go next to... Well, so it's Dill Pepper's turn now. He loses the stunned condition at the end of his turn, or does it last till the beginning of your turn?
I think it's the beginning of my turn, until the end of my next turn.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Target must succeed a Constitution saving throw or be stunned until the end of your next turn.
Nice. Okay, so he is still stunned then, and then he just loses the turn, right? I think that's a really...
Yeah, stunned is incapacitated.
Yeah. So, Pill Pepper, on the other hand, is going to run past you here, across this bridge, and over to here, and he throws off this, or he lifts up this plank, and throws it over to here, and underneath
Is a surprise.
Oh no, I picked the bad spot to be standing.
Yeah, me too.
I'm squishy. I have a 12 AC. Don't come near me.
There's a pit,
Oh.
a slanted pit underneath these planks where a bunch of zombies appear to have been trapped for a while, and when Pill Pepper throws off the planks here, they start scrambling out of the pit toward you.
I don't like that.
All right. So that's Pill Pepper's turn. Shay, it's your turn now.
Wow. Okay. I am going to target. Do all the zombies look the same, or is that one in the middle kind of like a stronger looking zombie?
Give me an insight roll. Or a religion roll, your choice.
Let me see what I'm better at. Insight or I am proficient in religion. I'll do that.
All right.
Oh well, it doesn't matter.
They all
5.
look like rotting corpses to you.
Cool. All right. Well, which one's the tallest?
The tallest. I'll roll a d5 and we'll see which one's the tallest. All right, it's this boy over here, the one to the north.
I'm gonna target that one, and I'm going to cast Chill Touch. So, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the end of my next turn because it's undead.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
And also, I would like to move far away from here.
Yes, you can. What's your movement speed? Is it 30?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
So I'm going over here.
Nice.
Bye.
Let's switch
And,
our
that's my turn.
tunes. I have a battle music playlist that I have here from
Nice.
Sean. Oh, now it's playing them both at the same time. We probably don't need
Good.
both. There we go. There we go. This is more dramatic music. All right. So we'll go next to Weralt. It's your turn.
All right. I am going to use my Slayer's Prey ability to focus my ire on Pill Pepper.
Okay, nice.
And then I will bay my battle cry, which is boo. And then I'm going to attack him twice.
All right, nice.
I can do that, right, Pete?
Yep.
Okay, great. Okay, weapons. I have those. I'm myself. Sword. Okay, great.
All right. So that is a hit with your sword, and you can roll another d6 because because of your Slayer's Prey ability.
Yes. Okay, wait. Remind me how that is again. It's. How do you do the shortcut thing? The slash.
/R space 1d6 will do it. There you go. Nice. So you slash Pill Pepper for 11 damage there, and he says, "Please, I'm merely releasing the zombies upon you, and if you would just Leave me alone while I do it, then you'll be dead much sooner.
Well, when you
No,
put it that
thank
way.
you. All right.
Oh,
Well, I think I'm done then. I couldn't move without. Wait, could I move without him? Getting to attack me.
You will. Yeah, at this point, no. Unless you move within his area. So if you move away from him, then he will get an attack of opportunity. Otherwise, you could sort of move within his sphere of influence and be fine.
All right, I think I'm done then.
Okay, cool. I realized that I missed one turn of a zombie earlier.
Oh.
So we will have that zombie take a turn. It's going to shuffle over to Weralt here and make an attack. Oh, why is this? Okay, there we go.
I vote for zombie Mrs. Weralt.
Great vote.
Thank you. It's a democracy.
Your vote was the only vote that counted. Nice. All right, so that's that turn, and now we've got some more zombie. So this is the one that Shay hit with her frost. Now, does that also reduce movement for that character?
Chill touch, it is like you're grasped by a thing, but I don't think it actually reduces your movement.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't see it.
Just has that
Just
extra
stops healing.
effect against undead.
Yeah,
it means that
and
they
it can't
heal.
regain. Yeah, it can't heal, and it has a. Yeah, the hand's clinging to the target, but that doesn't seem to
Alright.
mean anything. That's just flavor.
All right, so this zombie is also going to try to get Geralt, and let's see if your vote works again. Okay, not that time. You get hit for 2 damage.
Owie.
Owie, indeed. All right, and then we've got another zombie. Weralt's getting too crowded over there, so this one is going to start shambling over to Pancake. Why is
Run,
this?
Pancake.
Run, Pancake!
Don't try to fight, just run.
That it
Wait,
has
is
to.
Pancake still on my back?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, Pancake moved elsewhere on his turn. All right, and then so that zombie doesn't have enough movement to get to Pancake and attack, but this one does. So it will do so. And it tries to slam you, Pancake, but you are not hit. We're back at the
Quick,
top.
someone cast Fireball!
We're back at the top of the order. Pancake, it's your turn. You've got a couple zombies attacking you here. What would you like to do?
I have a question. I don't have any spell slots available. It says like 0 out of 0 for everything.
Warlocks
is that
can only
correct?
cast. Warlocks can only cast 2 spells before a short or long rest.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it should be in your pack,
at level 5, you've only got 2 spells that you can cast per short rest, and so you can cast any of those available to you.
Okay.
They're a bit different from other casters in that way. But yeah, so
Okay.
on your character sheet it says 0 out of 0, but that hacked magic section up there is what you can use to keep track of how many spells you have remaining.
Okay, I see. In that case, I would like to Misty Step away from these fuckers. Let's see. Ooh. That is a spell, isn't it?
It is.
But it's also
This isn't Call of a Bird anymore.
It is a
I know.
bonus action spell, though, so you can cast an action cantrip in addition to a bonus action spell if you want to do one and then the other.
Also, I think it's worth remembering that these zombies, like, they hit Weralt for like 2 damage. They probably are very low on the HP. Not to metagame or anything, but you can probably take them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I whip out my 2 daggers. Oh wait, no, I didn't mean to have him selected. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Can I select them both, or do I have to just target?
Well, you can only make a melee attack against one character at a time unless you've got some sort of ability that allows
Okay,
you to do
This
otherwise.
guy hasn't hurt me yet, so he's probably saving up all of his energy. So I'll do him first.
Okay. Nice. That's a solid hit on that zombie. And if you've got 2 daggers, then you can use the other one in your offhand as a bonus action.
Yeah.
But this one we won't apply, or since you don't have a 2-weapon fighting feature, you don't get the extra damage on that one.
Okay. So as a bonus action, in theory, I could also Misty Step.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I would like to Misty Step away from them.
All right.
That-
You can.
Do you have that spell though? I mean, do you have the
Yeah.
spell slot?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to come hide behind this twisty tree.
All right. And then, that's probably it for your turn. Though, actually, now that you've Misty stepped away, you still have your regular movement. So if you wanted to move further away, you could.
How do these bad boys fare in water, like in this creek?
When you say these bad boys, who are you talking about?
Both the pepper gentlemen and the zombies.
The pepper gentleman.
We are gentlemen, thank you. You're not really sure how they fare in water. Though if you'd like to, you could roll in a religion check to know how undead fare in water.
That's okay.
I mean, how does Pancake do in water?
That's a good question.
I would stay away from that other plank, to be honest. There's probably more zombies under there.
That's a good point. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay where I am. Can I like scurry up this twisty tree a little bit?
Yeah, sure. Give me an athletics roll. Well, actually, you have a climb speed, so you can just climb that tree automatically.
I climb it automatically.
You could also Missy step into the tree and then climb even higher, if that's what you want to do.
It's okay. I'll just climb it.
Okay. So, you are now well off the ground in that tree. And we'll go... looks like you already hit the end turn button. Pale Death, it's your turn.
Okay. I continue to wail on this dill pepper man while berating him for being a scourge.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, that's a critical hit.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Oh, I didn't get that third hit. I didn't use a key point this turn. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess I'll stunning strike him again, just so he stays stun locked forever.
Let's see.
Use feature. I command you.
Never!
Interesting.
There we go.
Did it work that time? Oh, hey, it is prompting me for the con save.
Yeah, I edited the skill.
Okay.
Ah, you did it. All right. Well, I get the third hit in at least.
Mm-hmm. Nice. All right. So, Dill Pepper is extremely wounded at this point, and he says, "I think that we might be a bit outmatched, Dill Pepper." So those your action and for the turn. What else would you like to do, Pale Death, if anything?
I will just kind of move around to here, I think. So I kind of like went around him and was like, ka-ka-ka!
Oh
Slash you.
dear! He seems to be cutting off my retreat. All right. So this creature here, whose name I nearly revealed, is going to go up to Weralt and try to make some attacks.
I vote that it misses.
Great vote.
I second that.
Thank you.
I got you, Weralt.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah.
Okay. It is going to. It is wielding a longsword, and it's going to slash at you a couple times with said longsword.
I'm rude of it.
And I block it expertly both times.
You definitely block it expertly the first time. Only it rolled a natural one.
Can it miss so badly it cuts off its own head?
No.
Can it miss so badly? Can it miss so badly that its longsword falls out of its hand?
Oh, you know what?
You've made me do that before when I rolled a nat one, just so you know.
It looks like our video stream got sort of messed up. Did someone stop?
That's because Kayla turned her video off when she BRB'd.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry, Twitch, our one viewer on Twitch.
Sorry, John.
Sorry, John.
But
the experience is ruined for
just
you.
Private showing for John.
So now,
John's just vibing.
So Robin is in Rita's box, and
I know I am Rita.
Kayla's cat is in Robin's box. All right. Well, it'll be fixed soon. All right. So.
Yeah, Kayla will come back.
Yeah. So to answer your question, though, Rita, if you want to have it cut off its own head when it rolls a 1, then that can apply to Weralt too the next time you roll a 1. Does that sound fair?
Okay, I like Robin's idea more, where maybe it's just like disarmed.
Okay, well, so I don't play with critical failures for this reason, because it really penalizes people with lots of attacks, like the Pale Death, because you roll a 1 5% of the time. And so if you're just making tons of attacks and you're going to be constantly punching yourself and cutting yourself and dropping your weapons.
I cut my own leg off. Shit.
I will say early on, there was one time when I was doing something stupid with my great club and I rolled a 1 and you made me lose my great club.
I did.
You were doing something stupid.
There are some circumstances where I will do critical failures.
No, it was funny in the moment. It was when we were trying to put out fires or something.
I think you were trying to cover use your great club to shovel snow? Or...
Yes, that is 100% what I was doing. And then I rolled a 1, so it just went flying, and then I had to use my great sword.
Oh my god.
That was back before I realized my great sword did more damage than my great club, because I was a dum-dum.
It's too bad, because the image of a gnome with a great club is hilarious.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
But Peter, I'll stop being a sore winner about this white, and I will let it miss me.
Well, it attacks again, and that time it hits you for 5 damage. All right.
It's okay, I'll protect you, Weralt.
Thank you.
It's now Dill Pepper's turn. I should remove the stunned condition from him because he's no longer stunned. And he is interested in not dying today.
Hooray.
He is going to use the disengage action. Man, my getting some lag. I'm running too many things, everybody. I'm running Twitch, OBS, Foundry. My computer is... Oh, okay. Actually, the reason I couldn't move him is that I had the wrong tool selected. So actually, let's measure this here. How far can he get?
Retreat shall not save your soul, you wretch.
Did he jump in the water?
No, he walks. He walks around there, and then he's gonna go over to here.
I knew it.
He had to use his action to disengage, but he is now standing and looks like he's bending down to try to lift off those planks.
I like to yell out the pancake.
Kill that creature! He's no friend!
And Pill Pepper says, "If you're truly our friend, tabaxi of small proportions, you will not heed your beastly companion. Side with us and
Companions, plural.
You're hurting my friends. I can't let you do that. It's not too late to stop and become our friends, but you can't hurt us anymore.
as I recall, you started it. You were the ones who said kill them."
Yeah, but I just sicked a swarm of fleas on you. I didn't actually hurt you.
It's too late for that now.
my.
So
Never too late for fleas.
all right, so this.
Oh no!
So Pill Pepper slams his great club down on your cute little doggy head for 10 damage. This is not the pat on the head that you wanted.
This is animal abuse. I'm calling the ASPCA.
Shout out to the ASPCA if you want to sponsor our live stream. Okay, so that's.
All right, I'm getting
his
pretty
turn.
beat up.
Shay, you are next.
Yeah, so I am going to... Kayla, do you have any spells left?
I have one left.
Okay. Wait, how can that be true?
She cast one and she has 2.
Didn't she cast
swarm
2?
thing was
What was the
the cantrip.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a cantrip. I see. Okay, cool. Hold on. I'm deciding if I want to... Kayla, do you plan on coming down out of that tree, or are you just gonna vibe up there?
I'm gonna vibe up here.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to cast Haste on Weralt.
Let's see. What does that do to me?
So it gives you increased AC, it gives you advantage on dexterity saving throws, it doubles your speed, and it gives you an additional action on each of your turns. That action can be an attack, a dash, a disengage, a hide, or use an object action.
That's amazing. I'm going to
yes.
flash at him so many times.
Yes, so that lasts for 1 minute, and there you go. And I will continue to run away like a coward, because I am squishy. I'm just gonna be over here. Don't mind me, you guys.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
So you'll note that I included some concentration automation here. So if you try to cast another spell that uses concentration, it'll be like, "Are you sure?" So that's a nice handy thing that we have. All right. So what is it? Well, I guess we'll wait till Weralt's turn, but I want to hear a description of what a hasted Weralt looks like. All right, so this zombie is going to continue wailing upon you, Weralt. So you have a +2 bonus to AC for now, right? Let's.
Yes.
Okay, so that makes your AC. Oh wow, your armor sucks.
My armor sucks?
Yeah, you've only got a 12 AC.
Why is it so bad?
What? Why do you have the same AC as me?
Are you not
How is
wearing
that
your
possible?
You're
armor?
wearing leather armor and your dexterity isn't super high, Weralt. So your AC is now 14. So we will.
Oh my god. Weralt, we need to get you some fucking armor.
Yeah, we do. Jesus.
All right, let's see if this zombie can hit an AC 14.
You have jaundice levels of protection.
It can.
Yeah, this
and
is bad.
you
No,
take.
it's bad that you have the same... Yeah, it's bad that you have the same AC as Shay. She's wearing fucking commoner's clothes. She's got nothing over.
We gotta do something about this.
Well, it's your turn now, where you've just been hit for another 7 damage. What would you like to do?
Oh man,
God.
I would like to go down swinging. Okay, so Peter, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So if I cast Zephyr Strike, would that extra damage stack with the extra damage from Slayer's Prey?
Yes.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna fuck this guy up so much.
Can I suggest something?
Yes.
The other Dill Pepper, our good almost dead friend, is about to add maybe 5 more people to this combat. And if Pancake can't kill him or I can't kill him, this combat might get real sketch real quick.
I might be able to. Like, I have some long-range weapons I can use.
You have your packed weapon.
How dead does Dill Pepper look?
He looks like a strong breeze could knock him over. He's got like guts spilling out as he's trying to pull
It's probably
up these
fine then. I
planks.
think
He's
Pancake
on
and I
the
can
verge
deal
of
with
death,
it.
one might say.
On the verge of death.
I think
forget
we
what I
got him.
said. You're probably good just to fuck on Pill Pepper here.
All right.
Is that the verb?
Fuck on him.
The verb and the preposition.
Oh,
for
great. Look, I got an extra 1 damage.
Oh
Aw.
boy. Well, you
Oh,
didn't
no.
make an attack roll. But so
I think what's more important is that your
okay.
movement won't.
So you didn't
do
need to
attacks of
roll
opportunity.
that concentration roll, Rita.
Wait, what?
Did it prompt you to roll concentration?
Yeah.
Is it because it thinks that 1 damage was dealt to you? Yes, it is.
I don't know.
Okay, so when you cast that spell, you targeted yourself,
Oh, whoops.
and so you hurt yourself with a... Yeah, anyway, doesn't matter. So make an attack roll, though, because Zephyr Strike is something that gives you advantage on a weapon attack roll on your turn, and then you deal an extra d8 damage on a hit.
Okay. Cool. 1 second. All right, so he's still targeted. I still want to keep bashing him.
All right, so that attack hits him. Roll an extra d6 damage for your Slayer ability. And then you didn't roll that attack with advantage, so if you want to roll your second attack with advantage using Zephyr Strike, you can do that.
Okay.
And remember, you have an extra action with your haste.
Yes.
That's right. And your speed is increased by 30, so you're a Speedy Gonzalez this turn. All right.
Yes, please describe what he looks like when he's in a
So
haste.
Rita, when you rolled that one, that wasn't with advantage, was it?
I know. I'm using my work computer and some of the keys are broken.
Oh, okay. Well, just roll one more attack and see if that one's a hit. All right. That is
How
a
can
hit.
it be your work?
And then
Yo,
It's a whole big thing.
you also get your extra d6 damage on that, I think, right? It's every time you hit the target.
I think it's only...
this is first time per turn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the first time each
But
turn.
you do have 2 more attacks because your attack action is 2 attacks and you get an extra action this turn.
Yeah,
Right,
so...
so I'm going to attack 2 more times.
Okay. That's another hit.
And he's still alive?
Yep.
Um,
And another hit. All right. So you slash at Pill Pepper 4 times. You use... well, so can you describe what's happening here? What does it look like when Weralt is hasted, uses this Zephyr ability, and then just makes a whirlwind of attacks? What does it look like?
Yeah, so I basically just like turn into a rabid dog. Like my pupils dilate all the way and I just start frothing at the mouth and like hackles raised, hulking out. Yeah, and I am just like wailing on him.
All right, nice. Well, you cut him up, so that's... You did 8 plus 6 is 14 plus 5 is 19 plus 9 is 28.
Shit.
Plus 4 is
Nice.
32. Plus 9 is 41. 42 damage in one turn.
holy shit.
Wow.
Wow.
Thank you, thank you.
Hey, in
Good
the
job, Weralt.
future, whenever Weralt does that, can he just like have a moment of zen and all of a sudden like his ears fold over his eyes and he just like starts wailing? I don't know why I want that.
A good boy.
Robin, apparently haste on me is just an insane combination. Let's do this all the time.
So I can only do it twice because it's my 3rd level spell, but
it does last until she loses concentration, basically. It lasts a while. So
Yes.
you could do that every round, pretty much.
pretty much.
All
Yes.
right. So that.
But yes,
that
I picked all of my spells with in mind of like what would be most helpful to these other characters, really. And I thought that haste was a very good spell for
Yes.
Weralt, but also potentially Pancake. I think probably Pale Death is fine because he has his key points, but yeah.
Well, so that's your actions for the turn, Weralt. Do you want to use movement? Keeping in mind that you could provoke some attacks of opportunity, but you do have a crazy movement speed. You can move up to 60 feet.
And didn't he cast Zephyr Strike, which movement doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity?
Is that part of it?
Yep.
Wait,
That's what it says in the
really? Oh, I
description.
missed that.
Oh yeah.
That's what it says in the description.
Yeah, it
Oh
does
my
say
God.
that. So yeah, so you
Thank
could
you for being able to read.
move 60 feet away without.
Yeah. Weralt, if you come near me, I can cure wounds you.
Oh my gosh, I'm
Continue.
absolutely gonna do that.
So you have enough movement to get to Shay pretty easily.
All right, I'm gonna like bound over to you, like panting.
I pat you on the head gently.
Okay. Great. And now I am done with my turn.
Where on earth did that dog go? We must put it down. It is quite rabid.
You'll never catch me alive.
So, you are going to be trailing some zombies here, Weralt. They are slower than you are, though, so they don't get to make attacks against you this round.
That's great. I can't wait to have all these zombies near me.
You're welcome.
Whee!
Shay's like, come over here and I'll cure wounds you. And then all the zombies start coming over and she's like, oh no, that's not what I meant.
Oh, this one actually can attempt an attack against Weralt. And so it will.
I hate that they're so fast.
That is a 14 to hit, so that still hits Weralt, so you take 2 damage.
It's still asking me to do these saving throws.
Well, that's correct now. Because
Oh, okay.
well, actually, it isn't correct. You can remove the concentration condition from yourself.
How do I
Because
do that?
you were only concentrating for the purpose of Zephyr Strike, which is already over. So.
Darling, I don't know how to remove it.
If you right-click your token, you can see that there's like a status effects thing on the right side of your token, and then you can add or remove conditions.
I think I did it. Wait,
I think you added a new condition.
what did I do?
There you go. I fixed it.
Thank you, darling.
There you go. All right, so we're back to the top of the initiative order. Pancake, you're in a tree. You're observing Weralt just going crazy down there with his swords. He cuts out Pill Pepper into a bunch of strips, but Pill Pepper is still amazingly standing after all of that. What would you like to do?
I have a technicality question.
Mm-hmm.
If something is like a 1d8 damage and one's like a 1d4, like which one like could cause the most damage? Is it the 1d8?
Yeah, well, because the highest result you can get on the 1d8 is 8.
Okay.
So that.
Okay, I wasn't sure if like the percentage. Okay, anyway, numbers, gross. Okay, so I would like to fire my light crossbow at Dill Pepper.
All right. Nice. You shoot him, and your crossbow bolt catches him in the back of his head as he's bending down to lift up these planks, and he just collapses on this. He is defeated.
Yay, Pancake!
That's what you get for unionizing.
Cut down.
That's not the lesson here.
No, we love and
Dill
respect
Pepper.
and cherish unions and all they do for us.
You have to wake up, Dill Pepper.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Oh,
really
no.
sad. Now we have to kill him so he doesn't suffer anymore.
Reunite them.
Perfect. Okay, so that's your action for the turn, Pancake. Do you want to stay up in this tree? Use any bonus actions? What do you
I do
think?
want to stay in the tree, and I'm still mad at myself for not using my Hexblade's Curse earlier, but I want to target Pill Pepper with that. Do I right-click and do the Hexblades?
You can just click the die icon next to Hexblade's Curse. And then we don't need to roll anything for now. It's
Okay.
just applied to that character. So, you what does it look like though when you do this? This is your Pancake's first time, I think, cursing somebody.
It is. Oh, I hadn't thought about this. I'm not sure. If you move on, I might be able to think about something, and then we can like retcon it.
He's just having a moment up in that tree.
Yeah, really vibing.
That's the goal of today's session. Everybody's just vibing.
Vibing.
I'm a big cat now. I don't know if Peter's talking.
Sorry, I was looking at our chat. Our John left, but we still have one viewer. Is that one of you guys?
No.
Not me.
Okay, well, hey, one viewer.
Hi, stranger.
You found us.
So, we will go next. So, is it for your turn then, Pancake?
Yeah, that is it for my turn. Once I think of how that curse looks, I will let you know.
Okay, cool. And yeah, it's your turn now, Pale Death.
Okay. I'll ride up to him and I'll yell at Pill Pepper here. Your brother is dead and you are next. My body's unbreakable, and I kind of like point at all the zombies near me. And then I'll go ahead and attack Pill Pepper here.
Nice.
All right.
And I will attempt to stun him.
How many more uses of Stunning Strike do you have left?
Through 2 after this one.
All right.
You bastard.
How dare you assume that we're brothers just because we have extremely similar names and look extremely similar to one another and talk in a very similar way doesn't mean we're related.
Silence!
So you're using
Could be
another
brothers
use
in
of your
arms.
Stunning Strike?
Yeah.
Okay. He got a critical success on his saving throw. Says,
Damn.
however, you have reduced him to 0 hit points.
Oh, whoops!
So
I should have waited to stunning strike him.
he staggers for a moment and says, "You can't stun me," and then falls backward and just slams to the ground. His extremely large body making a particularly ugly corpse on the ground.
Okay, as he falls, I'll absorb his life essence into myself. And, so as he falls, you see, like, his spirit, like, pull out into my body and, like, wreathe me in power.
Oh my god.
So as this happens, you get some of the memories, some of the recent memories of this ogre. And can you roll an insight roll for me?
Yeah.
Wait, what kind of monk are you?
I know.
The best kind of monk.
The Pale Death. All right, nat 20.
Whoa.
So not only do you get the information that I will say second, but you also get the spelling of Timothy's name.
No.
Oh, no. No.
Nothing. My God.
Yes, it is glorious.
There's so many double letters.
That's how you know it's fantasy.
So, you get this ogre's memories, and as he passes from this world to the next world, and you're guiding his soul to Anu, at the god of the crossroads, you can learn some facts. And since you got a nat 20, is there something in particular that you're trying to learn from this ogre as he dies?
I want to know as much as I can about Timothy. So, like, what if I can understand, like, maybe like what his race is, or if he's like presented any powers in his recent memory, like to get an idea of like what Timothy's about.
All right. So,
and maybe if I also have the ability to know what this entertainment business is about.
Sure. So as Pill Pepper gives his last breath, the last thing he thinks of is his favorite person in the world. You feel a deep wellspring of respect that this ogre has for Timothy, and it fills you up, and you can't help but respect Timothy yourself. And you witness a memory when Pill Pepper first met Timothy, and Timothy danced a dance and played a song on his panpipes for Pill Pepper and Dill Pepper, and they were enchanted, and not, in more ways than one. And
I was about to say.
and so they that's the memory that you see.
Okay. Well, I'll name.
You would know from that memory. You would have gotten a good visual sense of this character. You know that he's extremely tiny. He's some sort of fey creature.
Oh.
Okay. So I'll name Pill Pepper the eloquent wretch as he dies, and I'll be like, I've taken your savage spirit within me, you noble beast. And I'll turn to the zombie and I'll make my last attack against him.
Okay. So
Wow.
you managed to whack that zombie as well, and we will move on to.
Wait.
Oh, you
got-
got more?
I think I was I here?
Roughly, yeah. Do you have like 5 more
Okay.
feet of movement or something?
Yeah, I got 5 more feet of movement. I was just gonna move 1 space this way.
Okay, cool. So you are now squaring off with 2 of the undead that were released from that trap, and Weralt is facing off with 3 of them, and the one of them in front of you is going to try to get you.
Pancake gets temporary hit points because her hex target died, or his hex target died.
Oh, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So how many temporary hit points do you get from that? I'll scroll up in the chat.
Equal to your warlock level plus your charisma modifier.
Okay.
My warlock level is, I don't know, my charisma modifier is plus, I don't know which of these numbers it is.
You're on
All
level
right.
5, Kayla.
You're level 5 and your charisma modifier is +4, so you gain 9 temporary hit points. Do you know where to note that on your sheet?
I do.
Okay, great.
I wish I had temporary hit points.
I'm gonna give you real hit points. You hush.
Weralt is strengthened by his wounds and the blood dripping from his body.
Is he?
So this
I will say that him bounding up to Shay is extremely alarming, even though she's the reason he's like that.
All right. So this white tries to grasp you with one of its hands, and it reaches up towards your throat, but it's used to grasping throats that are a bit closer to the ground, so it just doesn't reach to the right spot.
Your
Also,
death cannot touch me, creature.
right.
Just hearing that coming from Peter's like blank screen is very funny.
It is very funny.
Oh yeah, for the people, for our one viewer, the players can't see me, but you can. Just some weird thing. But, alright, so we've got, it's Shay's turn now. What would you like to do?
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Weralt at a level 2.
Hooray!
And hold on.
Oh wow, I feel much better.
Yeah, you heal Weralt for 14 hit points.
Did you give me any special treats?
Wow.
I did. I gave you a because it's a touch spell. I'm hearing you while I pat you on the head.
Aw, healing
Just a
stitches.
very gentle head pat, and then I go, okay, I have to leave because there are zombies near here. So bye, and I'm gonna. Please don't die, and then I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna run.
Alright, nice.
And that's my turn.
Cool. So, this zombie over here is going to try to get the Pale Death. We'll see if it can do that.
Peach, you're very quiet.
Well, how about now?
That's better.
That's better.
Well,
That was really intense, actually.
yeah, I can bring the mic right up to my face here. I'm sure our wait, we have 10 viewers now?
Oh shit, we're trending.
Ooh.
Hey, looks like we're getting stream bombed or something. I forget the term for that. There's a term. Oh, it's a raid party.
Oh.
Hello, raiders. Welcome. We're in the middle of a combat with some zombies. And this particular zombie tries to slam the Pale Death and is unable to do so. The Pale Death is a whirling of blades, hooves, and fists, and is a very difficult target. So we will go next to Weralt.
Okay.
You're still hasted.
I sure am. Let's see. Can I throw a favored foe on top of one of these zombies?
Yes, you can. That uses your bonus action, right? I'm looking at
It doesn't say that it's a bonus action.
So it says when you hit a creature with an attack roll, you can call on your mystical bond to target it as your favored foe for a minute. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you can totally do that. As long as you hit it.
Okay. I'll pick this one. Alright. Lucky zombie, you have been favored by me. And now I'm just gonna do a whole lot of attacking.
Alright.
Alright, and I chop.
Alright. So
And I chop again.
well, so okay, you chop again. Make sure
Oh wait,
roll
no.
that extra-
Did I kill him for the first time?
Maybe, but what I'll do is I'll undo that last attack. That was 6. Let's see. Okay, so roll a d4. If you get a 3 or a 4, then that would destroy it on the next hit. All right.
Yes.
Nice.
So it has this ability that might yet save it. So it needs to get. So you did on that first attack. You did 15. So it has an ability called Undead Fortitude.
Wait, on the first attack, didn't I do 26?
Nope. The that is your to hit. You got 26
okay.
to hit, and then that makes it a critical, and then you got 11 damage on that, and then we add the 4 to that because you marked it as your favored foe, and now so that's a total of 15. So it needs to make a DC 20 Constitution saving throw or die. So
Again.
let's see. All right, it fails. So that zombie is destroyed.
Aha! So I still have 3 attacks left, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay, great. We're gonna go for this guy next. I'm just like methodically working my way through this zombie cluster.
All right, that's a hit. If you want to, you can keep using those favored foe charges, but you've got, I think, 2 left at this point.
Oh, sure. I mean, why not?
All right, so then roll an additional D4 of damage against that zombie. All right, I will apply that as damage 1 day. For some reason I can't. There we go. So you've got 2 attacks remaining. Well, if you want to, you've used 1 action so far. You still have a bonus action, which you could use to attack, and then you also have an extra action because you're hasted, which you could use to make 2 more attacks.
I have too many actions. I'm overwhelmed. Okay, I just want to keep chopping. Okay, I'm going to attack this one again. Ooh. Okay.
Wait, you cut your own head off?
I take it back. All right, I'm going to attack him again.
All right, nice. That's a hit, and that one could roll an additional D4 on top of that to see what that total is. This zombie has to make another con save. All right, so now it needs to beat a 16. All right, it does. It clings to its unlife.
Just die already.
It looks like it's in tatters. It should, by all rights, be completely destroyed, but it remains.
Okay, can do I have 1 more attack left?
So how many attacks have you made so far? Is it just 4?
Oh my god, I've lost count.
Yeah, so
Okay.
if you use your bonus action, you can use your offhand to make 1 more attack.
So 2 more total?
No.
Okay, yeah, I just do 1 more. I'm gonna hit the same one again.
All right.
Amazing.
This is an insane character / scenario.
All right.
I'm glad it's happening.
You hit that zombie for another 9 damage. Why don't you roll that D4 again? We'll see what it needs to hit if it wishes to remain alive. Okay, so 13. So it needs to beat an 18. Oh,
Come on!
This zombie just won't quit.
Ugh.
Damn.
Your life isn't that great, zombie. It's not even light. Move on. All right, well, that's my turn. But, that was pretty successful, I'd say.
Yeah.
I'll just stay here. Like, I have decent health. They can't hurt me that much. Yep. Over to you, zombie.
Someone's asking about where Weralt is from in the chat. They guessed, what did they guess? Woofia, which was very close.
Oh, yes.
Toss a biscuit to Weralt. He's part dog.
Boo!
He's a good boy.
I am a good boy. Kill so many zombies.
All right. So let's see.
Wait, where is Weralt from?
I'm from Woofia.
A Woofia? Okay.
Yes.
That's right.
'Tis a lovely land. Full
Are
of
there
dog
peanut butter
bugs.
dog biscuits everywhere?
Yes, they grow from trees.
Yeah, isn't that the economy over there? Is you get paid in biscuits?
That's right. Treats is the currency.
Treats. Okay.
At some point, we need to travel to Woofia.
Yes.
Yes, please.
I'll show you around. Except we can't because I have deep trauma that I'm running from.
All right. This zombie in front of
Can't
you.
wait till I uncover that.
You have just gone blood mad, and this zombie sees an opportunity, slams you as hard as it can for 12 damage.
Wow, right after I said they can't hurt me that much.
I know.
This zombie is like actually MVP for the enemy. Like,
I hate this zombie.
The
What's his
ogres didn't
problem?
do anything, but that zombie.
That's true. The ogres never hit us.
the ogre
well, actually-
hit Weralt once,
Yeah, one
Oh,
of
he
them did
did.
hit Weralt for 10
Oh, that's right. He
damage.
bonked them on the head.
but Dill Pepper just kind of got fucked on and killed.
We can't say he got fucked on. That's
It's
not...
a good verb. I approve.
We're gonna get
I
banned from
approve of what
Twitch.
I say.
Seal approval from myself.
That's not a white man talk I've ever heard it.
Ah, shit, my privilege.
Well, I approve of what I said.
My privilege. All right, Pancake, it's your turn. You're still up in that tree. You can take pot shots at the enemy, or you could do something else. What would you want? What's your
You should
move?
help Weralt. He's whimpering.
I don't have.
Oh,
Oh no. Okay, first I decided what my hexblade curse is going to look like. So like my back arches and my fur stands up and my ears pin down and I say "Mwah."
Fearsome.
That's
He's so scary.
my favorite tofu noise. That's my favorite
Cool.
tofu noise. Okay, do I have any weapons that I can like use twice? Like any non-melee weapons?
So your character doesn't have the extra attack feature like Weralt does, and there are sirens now in the background. Can you guys hear
Wait.
that?
yeah.
Kayla, do your melee weapons do more damage than your cantrips?
So your main weapon that you have available, and this is something maybe you're keeping in your back pocket for roleplay reasons, but that's your packed weapon. So if you wanted, you've got your Pact of the Blade, so you can use your action to create your packed weapon in your empty hand, and so you could do that, and that is yours happens to be ranged weapon.
So I break a twig off of this dead tree that I'm hanging out in, and from it I summon a slingshot.
Oh.
And then I pick a, I don't know what my ammunition is. I can't get a rock up here, so I guess just like a big hunk of dead tree bark.
Well,
And,
so when you summon your packed weapon, you can summon along with it packed ammunition. So
Yes.
they're well, are they like ghostly? What does it look like?
My ammunition or my packed weapon?
Both.
My packed weapon, it's kind of like pointy and like sharp lines, kind of like this tree. And it's like got the twisted little base that I hold and just like that little pulley strap. I don't know how best to explain my little homemade slingshot. And then I think I want my ammunition to be like very sharp, like throwing stars or something like that, like something with points on it.
Like little barbs.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so you summon this thing, and doing so takes your action for the turn. But on future turns, you can use it, and it acts like because of your let's see, you've got this improved packed weapon feature that allows you to or it counts it as a magical weapon, and it deals more damage and is more likely to hit.
I did not realize that was going to take my action for the turn.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a
usually
bummer.
a good thing to do at the beginning of a fight. You know, summon your packed weapon, and then you have it for the rest of the time.
I'm sorry, Weralt. Please don't die.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
die.
No, I'll take care of Weralt. It's okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
Not today, Rainbow Bridge.
What?
That took me a moment to get.
I know, like the Rainbow Bridge, where like, oh, like pets travel across the Rainbow Bridge.
That's so cute. It's sad.
All right, so Pale Death, it's your turn now.
Okay. I'll look at the white having failed the grass man. I'll say, "You piteous creature, soon your undeath shall be over, and your suffering can come to an end." And then I'll attack him.
All right.
And I'll stun and strike him.
All right, it fails. So it is stunned.
Prepare to be annihilated. Find this
Kayla,
with
you gotta stop
advantage.
turning off your camera.
Oh man. All right.
That's the end of my turn.
It starts to reply with another rasp, but it's cut short as it's stunned. So it's actually the white's turn now. It's just gonna chill.
It's vibing.
It's gonna vibe. Shay, it's your turn.
Yep. Pete, I know that one of the zombies near Weralt is like almost dead. Is that right?
Yeah, it's the one further to the north. You can tell because
Okay.
it's in many more pieces than the other one is.
Yes. What about the other one? How's the other one looking?
The other one also looks pretty bad, but that might just be because it's dead.
Okay.
If you could knock off the North zombie, that would be great.
Yeah. So what I would like to do, and I don't know how this works in a gameplay mechanic because this is the first time I'm doing it, but I am going to use one of my sorcerer points so that I can cast a twined spell, which allows me to target more than one creature. And because I'm going to use a cantrip, it only costs me 1 point. But I don't know how to mark that on my sheet. But I want to target both zombies.
Let's see. Oh, okay. What you can do is to target multiple characters. What you can do is when you're selecting targets. Do you see the select targets feature up in like the top left?
Yeah.
So you can just click and drag over both of them, and then that'll select 2 targets.
Cool.
Yep. Nice.
Well, now it's telling me I must target 1 token before rolling this attack because it's saying
in that case, I'll just
one
apply
creature.
the effects to the other one. So just pick either one of them, and then I'll apply them manually. Cool. This automation isn't smart enough to.
Yes,
metamagic.
That's why I was saying I don't know how to do this in Foundry because sorcerers are weird.
All right. So you hit that zombie for 9 fire damage. It gets another attempt at clinging to life here. We'll see if he can keep this saving throw thing going. He needs to get a 14 or higher. That's not a success. All right, you burn that one up. And
Thank God.
Nice.
So now, does the twin spell? So you can spend a number of sorcery points. So it targets both. So I'm gonna just apply that same damage you rolled to this zombie as well. Okay.
And that was.
That's your action for the turn.
That is my action for the turn. I am going to move, but hold on, I'm just marking on my sheet that I used the sorcery point, so I don't forget. And I'm just going to continue running around. I'm just having fun being not near people. It's fun. This is what Shay loves best. So, children. And that's my turn.
Nice. Okay.
Yes.
We've got some more zombies. So this this zombie is going to continue trying to eat the pale death. It tries to grab you by your haunches. Let's see. Ooh, and it succeeds. It bites into your flank and tears out a decent portion of said flank, and you are injured.
Zombie now.
Yeah, so sorry everybody, he's a zombie, and now you have to fight a zombified centaur.
Game over.
I'm pretty sure he would kill us.
That
Oh,
is,
yeah.
Oh no.
that's
no.
a card in Magic the
1v3?
Gathering. A 2/2 for 1, but when you play it, you have to sacrifice a creature, I think.
Oh.
Pretty good
Okay,
card.
bye, Pale Death.
Bye.
Also, I can't climb a tree. All Pancake has to do is sit up there and be like, boop, boop.
Yeah, Pancake's positioning this fight's pretty ideal for a ranged combatant.
And a scaredy cat.
And a scaredy cat. A
got
literal
his big
cat
puppy
who
tail.
is maybe a bit scared.
He's just a baby.
Weralt,
Not his fault.
it's your turn. How many
Huzzah.
attacks do you want to make?
As many as it takes.
Wow.
All right. I guess, just to be thorough, I shall favored foe him. I don't know, or should I save it?
You probably save it.
I'll save
You've
it.
only got one
This
left.
guy's almost dead.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
okay.
I'm gonna elect to proposition the party for a short rest after this battle, anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, Rita, I would dispatch that zombie and then just use your insane movement to go help Pale Death.
Yeah, he's just gonna get some good old-fashioned shopping.
All right. You hit that zombie a couple times, and it is looking close to destroyed, but it is not yet destroyed.
All right, well, I still have haste, right?
Yeah.
You're still hasted, so you could use another attack action.
And again?
Oh, okay. Well, so after that strike, the zombie needs to make a death, or not a death save, a Undead Fortitude. What was the D4 for?
You've been telling me to do those, so I did it again.
That's because you were using the ability that you decided not to use this time.
Ah, okay. I mean, I was just practicing rolling.
Oh, okay. That's obviously it. I was mistaken. All right, so it needed to be a 10, so it did succeed in that. So it's still up. It's got 1 hit point remaining. You've got 1 more attack remaining with this action.
Pete, where are you getting these numbers from? Because the numbers that they've had to beat have been different for every zombie.
It's based on the damage that you deal. So the last attack you did hit the zombie for 5, and it's 5 plus whatever the damage you deal is. So.
All right. Well, he gets 1 last wallop, courtesy of me.
All right, that's so now he needs to beat a 13. That's
Yes!
a fail. And so that zombie is also destroyed now, and you've still got a bonus action left and some movement if you want to.
Great.
use it.
So first of all, I would like to triumphantly pee on that zombie's corpse.
Okay.
Hands in Twitch.
Secondly, I'm gonna come over here and hack at this white with my bonus attacks.
Did you measure that distance?
No, but I remember that distance before was like 45.
Yeah, he
Okay,
has 60
well-
movement.
Yeah, he's got 60 feet
Wait,
right now.
you because he's hasted, he's got 60 movement?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so that turn before you had 90 movement when you cast Zephyr Strike.
Oh my god.
You,
All right.
you were
Well,
a speedy McGee. But yeah, so you have plenty of movement. So you get a quick pee on the corpse of the zombie that you just cut up, and then you can make 1 more attack. Ooh, all right,
Ooh.
you critically hit the white.
boom.
And that's it for your attacks for the turn, unless there's something I'm missing. So the reason why you don't get 2 with your bonus action is because that's not the attack action in D&D. So you can use your action every time you use the attack action. You get 2 attacks now, But if you're using your offhand weapon, then you just get 1 bonus attack.
Got you.
Yep. So all of those attacks were with 1 sword, except for one. You just attacked 4 times in a row with 1 sword, and then went and got a critical hit with the other one.
Oh, I got this one too.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Time for Pancake.
Yes, back to you, Pancake.
So we have a zombie and a white still with us, right?
Yes, and they are down there now sandwiched between Weralt and the Pale Death.
Can I perceive which one of them is in worse shape?
Weralt definitely looks like he's in worse shape. Or do you mean between the enemies?
Yeah, between the enemies.
Give me an
Please
insight
don't hurt
roll.
me.
Give me an insight roll.
Okay.
Okay, they actually look roughly equivalent in how poorly off they're doing, with maybe the zombie being in slightly worse condition.
Okay. Okay, I will target white. And I will sling my little barbed ball at its face.
All right.
Resources specified. What is? Did you get that notification too?
Which one?
It says something about no ammunition is specified. What do I need to do about that?
It's being an Anoyo. That's what it's. I'm gonna remove this because I'm not going to, or I'm gonna remove the ammunition thing because we're not tracking ammo, especially for this weapon where your ammo is tracked or is like, I don't know, summoned. So go ahead and try clicking it again.
Okay. Yeah, still saying it.
What?
No resources specified.
Let's see. Oh, I see. I need to set the resource consumption to nothing. All right, try it again.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
Ah!
All right, so you hit that white for 8 damage with your mystical sling. You hear the whisper of Alway behind every ball that you throw with it, and it smacks into this undead creature's revivified corpse and knocks it that much closer back to the true death that it deserves.
Can I tell what Alway was saying, or is it just like vague whispering?
It's vague whispering.
Okay.
Nothing so vague.
I guess I'm done with my turn.
All right. Then, Pale Death is back to you.
Okay, I will continue to attack it. Is he dead?
He is not dead after that.
Okay. Hey, Pete.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have that key point back where I stunned the already dead enemy?
Unfortunately, no. I don't think so.
Damn. I wouldn't have used it if I knew he was dead.
Actually, at what point do you have to announce that you're making it a stunning strike? Is it after you've hit, or is it after damage is dealt? I don't know.
When you hit a creature with a melee weapon attacking and stun, yeah, so I wouldn't have known.
Yes.
It's when I hit and not when I do damage. Okay, that's fair. I attacked again.
I can be harder on Clayton because, like, I know he knows all the rules. I'm much less forgiving.
If you see the way Clay DMs, you would never be gentle with him.
Is it brutal?
He is brutal.
I don't. Yeah. I want my players to know what's happening, and they have to live with their mistakes.
Yeah. He doesn't let us fuck around. It's like it's like, oh, I go into this room. And he's like, great, now you're gonna die because there's 17 enemies in here.
That's an exaggeration.
There were 15.
Not by much though. Yeah, it's 15.
Well, if you make foolish decisions,
I mean,
you get punished.
No, it's true. Clay is brutal, but he's also fair. Like, he's not a mean DM. He's just an unforgiving one.
I won't run away. I wanted to do something, but I won't. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
He is unstunned.
The white is now unstunned, and it's going to try to life drain you, Pale Death. And I need to select targets. There we go. All right. So you you only take
Oops.
Okay. So let's unpack this a bit. So you take 4 damage, and you not only that, but your maximum HP is reduced by 4.
Aha! But I had temporary hit points, so it applied to that and not my HP.
Excellent. Though, didn't you take a hit previously that
I
would have
had
gotten rid of
5 damage out of my 9, and that was 4 more for 9 total.
Perfect. Okay, so your max HP is reduced to your max HP.
Haha!
And then, if you are slain though within the next oh well, yeah, this won't apply yet. It also tries to hit you with its longsword, and it fails at that. All right. It rasps at you, and it looks like it expected something more out of its life-draining attack, and it looks pretty sad to begin with, but it's even more sad now.
I will release your punished soul, you poor creature.
All right, Shay, you are next.
It is me. I was torn on which direction they're going, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to target the life drain boy, and I'm going to cast Chill Touch on it. But I missed, so it doesn't matter. So I will continue to stand 60 feet away from it.
Nice.
And look disappointed in myself.
No, you're doing great.
Just kind of like kick some rocks and look at the ground.
Yeah. It's like I try to cast a spell, and then it's like I miss because I was like, but what if like it just draws too much attention to myself? And then then she just is like, nobody fucking look at me, and just stands there sadly.
You stand there sadly as this zombie continues to try to eat the Pale Death's haunches. Does so unsuccessfully. Yes. But it does have centaur blood dripping from its rotted teeth.
Gross.
Yike. Gross.
And we go next to Weralt.
Time to wallop.
Get him.
All right. I'm gonna chop the white.
All right.
You mean all white?
All white.
All right. Your first attack is a hit.
Get him.
I hit it again.
Oh, but you don't.
Okay. I use my haste to hit it once more.
Okay.
And again. Okay, there we go.
All right. So yeah, you score a couple good hits on this thing. It parries a couple of your blows with its longsword. And you've still got a bonus action left if you want to use another attack, or you could use bonus action.
I sure do.
All right. And you cut off your own
Chop your head off.
No. Wow, that's twice now. I've chopped off my head.
And this is why Peter doesn't punish critical fails.
I understand that. Point taken.
It's crazy how, like, that immediately got illustrated, though. I was like, it punishes characters who make lots of attacks, and then Rita immediately gets 5 attacks per round.
Oh
Yes.
Well, that turn did not go optimally, but
It's okay, but you have haste, so you're doing a good job.
Oh wait, did you want to move at all, Rita, or you?
No, but I wanted to end my own turn.
Sorry.
It's okay, I'm done.
Okay, Pancakes, back to you again.
Okay, I would like
Get
to
him, Pancake.
target this white, and I want to hit it with my light crossbow.
Okay. Nice. That's a hit and some pretty decent damage.
How are they not like dead?
Get out of
This
here.
is a pretty tough monster you're fighting here.
It seems.
We're doing our best, everybody.
I know, especially since this is our first time in combat as a party.
Yeah, we're doing a pretty good job,
Oh,
I
yeah,
think.
that's true.
Yeah.
We're working well together as a team of people who met in a bar.
Yeah.
Like today.
As is tradition.
Yeah, as is tradition.
What I love most about this is that the Pale Death is only here to begin with because he just wanted to harass the farmer more. Like, there was no reason for him to come investigate with us.
It's true.
I want Shay to eat the pocket cheese. I feel like this is gonna be an eye-opening experience.
Well, the fact that he wants her to eat pocket cheese is the reason she's 65 feet away from him. She's not just avoiding the zombies.
That's awesome. All right. Well, so Pancake, is that it for your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Pale Death, back to you.
I attack.
Get him.
All right. After a couple attacks, this white is looking like he's on the verge of not being a white anymore, but instead just a good old normal corpse.
Okay, and my turn.
All right. These turns are getting simpler as people's key points and other things are getting used up.
Yes.
All right. He's in the twilight of his wife.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Stop
so
it.
I will never stop.
the white is going to attempt to longsword you again. Hits you with its longsword and then follows it up with another attack from its longsword. All right, so you take 9 damage there, sir. And that I forgot to remove the stunned condition from this white. How could we have possibly remembered that it was no longer stunned? Okay.
I don't know.
And Shay, it's back to you.
Cool. What did you say? That the white is looking like it's almost a corpse, or was it the other one that's almost a corpse?
Well, they're both corpses, but the white in particular looks like it's about to just fall to pieces.
Okay. I will firebolt it. And I will do that right now.
Now I say.
No, I won't. I'll continue to miss like a fool and just
Oh,
fuck around in the
I think that
background.
was exactly the same
Oh,
roll we
no.
got last time too.
Yeah. Once again, Shay looks down and scuffles her feet in the dirt and looks sad.
All right.
I will say, she is a healer. She's not it's not. She can attack if she must, but it's not what her heart desires. But she can't reach Weralt to heal him some more.
So this
okay.
zombie continues trying to eat the Pale Death, and Weralt, it's back to you.
One free bite, you wretch.
Alright. I will continue chopping. It's just like not worth using any of the abilities at this point.
Yeah.
All right.
Like I have a attack
That-
that would hit it, but it's like I don't want to waste a spell slot on him.
Yeah.
That attack destroys the white.
Yay!
I pee on it. Victory pee. Okay.
No.
I will then use my other attack on this zombie. I will then hit him.
All right. Well, you got to move slightly closer to the zombie to attack it in melee. But yeah, there you go. That's a hit, and you've got 3 attacks left if you want.
I want.
All right. That's a hit and some damage. That one might destroy it. Let's see.
Nice.
I need to beat a 12. All right. Well, you cut up the final zombie combatant here. We're out of combat now.
Huzzah!
Woohoo!
And something else to be noted is that while there are no other combatants here, you do hear some scuffling and some groaning coming from underneath these planks over yonder.
Nope.
Nope, we
We
gotta
must
get out of
dispatch
here.
these bound souls. It's not right to leave them in that pit.
Nope. We're gonna go.
I'd like to go over and see if I can kill them through the planks.
How would you go about killing them through the planks?
Just take my scythe and like go between the plank boards and just try and like.
Oh. Okay, let's see.
Or I can pick up the white longsword and just kind of skewer them slowly.
I think that would be easier than using your scythe for that purpose.
Okay, I'll grab the
does
white
not make for
longsword and
puzzling.
go over and just start trying to stab these things to death.
Alright, yeah, so without belaboring it, I won't have you make a bunch of rolls and stuff, but you can pry apart some of the planks to give yourself enough room to go in with a sword and destroy the creatures that are in there.
Okay, and I'd like to use Touch of Death to see if I can gather any memory fragments.
So, these are soulless creatures that aren't really alive. I wonder now, this ability doesn't really say anything about not affecting undead, does it?
No.
Well, I'm gonna say for sort of story purposes, they don't have memories, but you can use the like the temp HP
Okay.
from that. Certain
Thank
undead
you.
creatures that still have their souls might.
We must slay a lich!
Yeah. Are there others? Are there other undead creatures that still have? Oh,
Or like
vampires.
a tyrant would probably have one.
Yeah.
Good job, everybody.
We
will-
need it.
We did it!
I will quietly
So-
approach.
I look around the battlefield and I look at Weralt and I go, "Your blades, they move with so much speed. I'm impressed, Weralt."
Me too. I've never been able to chop that much.
I will say
Surely
that
it
for
comes from your own ability and no one else could have helped you. You are a master of the battlefield.
Oh, poor Shay.
No, this is actually in the character background I created for her, is that she likes to do good deeds without anybody knowing that she did it, so she actually would not take credit for it.
Aw.
So
But
does
I,
Weralt know that Shay helped him in this way, or does he just? What is it like from Weralt's perspective?
I don't know. I feel like it's really funny if he thinks that he just like
He did it.
accessed new levels of fightiness by himself. But I feel like he's been around the block enough that he would know there was some kind of magical effect upon him.
Do you want to roll for it? Do an Arcana roll for Weralt.
Sure.
All right. Yeah. So you would know that you had to have been magicked in some way to be able to fight like that.
Okay.
As soon as he like looks near her, she turns invisible. Don't look at her.
That's so cute.
I would like to kind of scream from the top of the tree. Is it safe to come down now?
Yeah,
No
get
one
on
says
down here,
anything to her.
Pancake.
I timidly like lower myself down from the tree, and I approach the rest of the
Today,
party.
Pancake.
It's not letting me link it in the chat, but one of the things that about haste is that when the spell ends, the target can't move or take actions until after its next turn, and a wave of lethargy sweeps over it. So I just imagine that once the spell dissipates, he just kind of like flops over and takes a dog nap.
Yes, I'm just like on my back.
Paws in the air.
Yes. A puppy.
All right. Well, so I heard that you probably want to take a short rest after this fight.
Yes.
Yeah,
Probably.
can we look over Dylan Pill here and see if they got any like documents or anything on them, or anything that could give us more information about what's going on?
Yeah. So you search them. You find that they don't have any. They don't have any convenient papers with plot points written on them.
Damn it!
Damn it.
But they do have enormous clubs.
Too bad we don't have a gnome barbarian anymore.
They,
Somewhere in fucking what's the place? Or if he looks up from her tankard and is like, I want a big club.
Well,
so-
I'd like to take a moment to like do some like death rites for their bodies, and just kind of like close their eyes and say a short prayer for them.
All right. Do you want to move them to anywhere in particular, or do you want to just do it over where they fell?
I will put them into this pit where the zombies were at, and
Okay.
After that, I will light them a fire.
Okay, nice. So that takes some time because they are quite heavy.
I have an equine build.
Can we rest while he's lighting the ogres on fire?
Actually, I can help him move stuff. Where's
whoa!
Ooh.
my ability to?
Peter!
Because I have a.
Oh.
Oh.
Shay and I got the power.
Yeah, Shay can counts as one size larger when determining carrying capacity and the weight that she can push, drag, or lift. So she can probably help.
All right. Yeah. So the two of you together move those ogres into the pit, and you burn them and send them in the on the way to the crossroads to meet anew as well.
Yes.
And
Shay's a strong baby, even
Can
though
you-
she's actually very squishy.
can you roll a religion roll, Pale Death? And if Shay is helping, you can roll with advantage.
Yeah, I help.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So as you send these two off to the crossroads between the sun, moon, stars, and void, you receive a sort of I guess the equivalent of a notification from Anu, in a way that has become familiar to you over the years. Just the equivalent of a nod of the head from this presence who trusts you to help him in his job to send the souls of the dead to where they belong in the afterlife.
Thank you, great gatekeeper, for your notice. And I'll wander over to the party and be like, hey, Timothy has many consonants and vowels in it. In case you were wondering, it's spelled in a extremely strange way, and I scuff it into the dirt. And he's also a small creature like our friend Pancake here. Nowhere near as adorable, obviously.
Oh.
And he appears to have some sort of charming ability.
So based on that description, Weralt, can you roll a history roll with advantage, Corey?
Woohoo!
Nice.
Nice.
So you hear the description that the Pale Death gives you of Timothy, and this reminds you of a folk legend about a particular type of fae that hasn't been seen, as far as you know, for a very long time, perhaps even hundreds of years. They were present during the time of during the age of birth, and they disappeared when Gaien was killed by her parents, and they are known as Fengalos. And they, so you've heard about them because of your monster hunting. You never thought that you would encounter one, but you do. It fits the description of a character that has some sort of ability to charm others, and you know that they prefer to charm characters or people that are substantially larger than normal. So the fact that these ogres and perhaps even a giant are under its thrall is all the facts fit.
Yep, checks out.
Pete, can you spell what type of creature it is? He is?
Yeah, it's a Fingalo.
Fingal.
I spelled it Fangoloo.
Well, that raises alarm bells for me, the tallest person in this party.
Oh, that's right. Maybe we can dig a trench for you to walk in, so he doesn't know how tall you are.
Well, actually...
Walk around on your knees because you wear those baggy clothes.
But hold on. I have the ability to cast Disguise Self, which specifically... hold on. There we go. It specifically says that you can use it to look smaller so that you can blend in better.
Oh, amazing.
There you go.
That was the wrong info that I put in. It's under, features. Where are you? But I laughed when I read it because it, very specifically said, you can make yourself look small.
That's exactly what she would do.
Here it is. Yes, so you can cast Detect Magic and Disguise Self, blah, blah, blah. When you use this version of Disguise Self, you can seem up to 3 feet shorter than normal, allowing you to more easily blend in with humans and elves.
All right, then.
That's cool.
Yeah, basically
Like an
everything.
Disguise Self.
Yeah, basically everything that's Shay's deal is she just... it's don't look at me. Yeah. Okay, cool. Look at me, I'm taking notes. I'm proud of myself.
During that fight, Pete, did I notice Pancake's